I have made the calculated decision. I'm not going to partake in this unrivaled 3-on-3 basketball league. I think it's a joke. I think it's a mistake.
Angel Reese's recent viral clips of missing wide-open layups have left fans stunned. It's surprising to see a professional player struggle with fundamentals that most high school athletes master early on. Watching those moments in her game footage, many are left questioning how she managed to secure a spot in the WNBA in the first place.
She has no skill. She has energy. She has an attitude. She'll rebound you the basketball. Great.
But what's even more surprising is that, despite these visible weaknesses in her game, Angel Reese often celebrates with the confidence of someone who believes she's redefining women's basketball. In today's breakdown, we'll explore why some analysts argue her skill set still has major gaps and why comparisons to Caitlin Clark don't hold up when you look closely at their styles of play. The footage gives plenty for fans and critics alike to debate.
She's got self-awareness. She knows that she's not a very good basketball player. That's why she spends so much time half naked and taking pictures and promoting things that have nothing to do with basketball.
Have you seen what happens when Angel Reese gets the ball near the rim lately? It can be tough to watch, especially when a professional player struggles with finishes that many high school athletes handle with ease. Her challenges around the basket have become a noticeable flaw in her game, one that even casual viewers are starting to point out.
Angel Reese is the most unskilled basketball player in the history of basketball, in my opinion.
In a recent league game, Angel Reese stunned fans when she passed up a wide-open layup and instead kicked the ball out to a teammate behind her. It didn't look like a deliberate extra pass. Game footage shows a completely clear path to the rim. The moment quickly went viral, with analysts debating what it might suggest about her confidence. Many argued that she seemed hesitant to take even the simplest shot, raising fresh questions about her comfort finishing at the basket.
She's aware, like, this ain't really my thing. Let me get this hot potato out of my hand and to somebody that knows what they're doing with it as soon as possible.
When you analyze Angel Reese's shooting mechanics, the inconsistencies stand out immediately. Her release point varies from possession to possession, sometimes higher, sometimes noticeably lower, which makes her shot feel unpredictable. Around the rim, her footwork can look scattered, with extra steps or awkward positioning breaking her rhythm. At times, it almost resembles a player still working through the fundamentals rather than one operating with smooth, refined technique.
Runs down court with the basketball, 3-4 steps ahead of everybody, has an easy layup, and throws it to the girl behind her.
Now compare this to other rookies who arrive in the league with more polished finishing ability. Even players who aren't primarily scorers often display stronger confidence near the basket than Reese. Take Caitlin Clark, for example. She's similar in height, yet her technique around the rim is far more refined and consistent. Her finishing looks almost textbook at times, which only makes Reese's ongoing struggles stand out even more in contrast.
She wants nothing to do with having to shoot the basketball. And I give her credit. It's self-awareness.
What's most baffling to many fans is how Angel Reese has reached the highest level of professional basketball while still showing noticeable gaps in such a fundamental area of her game. It leads to questions about her development and how much emphasis was placed on refining her finishing skills during college. Some wonder whether her size and athleticism allowed her to dominate weaker matchups without fully addressing these mechanics. Whatever the reason, those shortcomings are far more visible now at the pro level, where every flaw is magnified.
Angel Reese has self-awareness, and that will be a good thing. If she just wants to be the Dennis Rodman of the WNBA, she can have at it.
Is Angel Reese one of the weakest finishers among current WNBA players? Some fans and analysts think the numbers and film point in that direction. For a player with her size and physical advantages, her field goal percentage in the paint has been surprisingly low. And the eye test only adds to what the stats suggest. She still struggles to finish consistently against WNBA-level defenders.
Last night, I'm sure there were some red faces in the crowd caused by uncontrollable laughter, as the crowd of dozens of people witnessed Angel Reese once again struggle to make routine.
While Reese's struggles finishing at the rim are easy to spot, Fans and media often point to her rebounding numbers as evidence that she firmly belongs in the league. But here's the angle rarely discussed. What if those stats don't tell the full story? Some observers wonder whether a portion of her rebounds come from recovering her own missed shots, creating a misleading impression of dominance on the boards. This debate adds another layer to the ongoing conversation about her overall impact.
Let's hopefully end this whole fake double-double deal where they're feeding her the ball at the end of the games and she's getting guarded.
Let's be honest. Angel Reese grabbing around 13 rebounds per game as a rookie looks incredible on paper. Those numbers jump off the stat sheet. But if you actually watch how she collects those boards, the picture starts to shift. Once you pay closer attention to the flow of each possession, you begin to notice patterns that make her rebounding dominance more complicated than the raw stats suggest.
Last season, there was speculation that Angel Reese was missing layups on purpose. The theory was the self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie was missing easy layups so she could get the easy rebound and make the shot on her second attempt.
Angel Reese's rebounding numbers as a rookie, around 13 per game, look impressive on paper, but a closer look raises questions about how those boards are earned. Observers have noted that a significant portion of her rebounds come from her own missed shots, creating opportunities that inflate stats without necessarily translating into team impact. At times, she appears to prioritize chasing rebounds over maintaining defensive assignments, leaving gaps that opponents can exploit, while teammates execute the foundational work of boxing out and defending. By the final minutes of games, Reese has occasionally compiled double-doubles without significantly altering the outcome, highlighting a disconnect between individual statistics and team success. Finishing at the rim remains a clear weakness in her game. Even simple layups can go astray, limiting her effectiveness and creating additional rebound opportunities that she then collects. Following up a rebound, turnovers or forced shots further reduce the potential impact of these possessions. In contrast, elite rebounders, past and present, capitalize on boards to create scoring chances and momentum, directly contributing to wins. Reese's raw numbers, while eye-catching, often fail to tell the full story of her on-court influence. Off the court, Reese's social media presence and endorsement deals continue to grow, which has sparked conversation among fans and analysts alike. Comparisons to peers like Caitlin Clark illustrate a notable contrast. Clark's production, over 19 points, nearly 9 assists, and consistent rebounding, is paired with elite skill execution, disciplined mechanics, and a relentless work ethic that directly benefits her team. Clark's dedication is evident in extra practice sessions, film study, and a focus on improvement even after mistakes, showing a commitment to craft that elevates performance under pressure. Veterans and analysts have highlighted this difference in approach. Clark's ability to balance media obligations while prioritizing recovery, strategy, and skill development demonstrates the work ethic that separates great players from average ones. Meanwhile, Reese's hype and visibility, fueled by viral moments and branding, sometimes overshadow the reality of her basketball performance. For fans, the contrast serves as a reminder that professional excellence is measured not just in highlight reels or social media presence, but in consistent contribution, disciplined execution, and impact on winning.